Good morning, friends. Happy New Year's Eve day. Right? Yeah, because tomorrow's New Year's Eve and then Monday's New Year's Day. Oh, I'm tired. I am tired. We went to bed at 11:30 and midnight about fell asleep, and then Miss Cali every morning seems to be waking us up about 6:30. Mr. Jerry gets up, feeds her. He comes back to bed, and then for the next hour, all I hear is him hollering at her because she's crying because she wants someone to be up. So it always seems to work that if he gets up and stays up, then she comes back in the bedroom and lays beside the bed and cries till I get up. So he gets to sleep in until his 9 o'clock, and then I'm the one who gets up at anywhere from 6:30 to 7:30, and then I am tired. And then we come out here, and this is what she does. I call it anxiety separation. She never used to do it, but she's been starting to do it more and more. But anyways, can you see that on right there? It's called sunshine. I haven't seen the sun since I don't know when. I know there's a song and Miss Sandy would know it, but oh, it's so pretty to see it. It is frosty outside though. We have frost on everything, and it was 28 degrees when I got up, and now it's 32. They're predicting snow tomorrow. Not much, because it will all go away within a few days. And I am sitting here knitting on my sock. I have a 1/2 inch left to go before I'm on the toe. And then it'll just be the toe decrease. I am working on my breakfast, my fruit smoothie. It is 5 points today because I use 2% milk. Banana, frozen fruit, non-fat Greek yogurt, and 2% milk. In my stocking, I got a Mr. Grinch mug. I love the Grinch. Maybe because I'm Grinchy. I don't think so. I just love the Grinch. It's like one of my favorite. The Christmas, the cartoon is one of my favorites. So this was in my stocking, so I am on my second cup of coffee with my homemade caramel creamer. But I'm watching the big ships up at Sault Ste. Marie, and this always intrigues me. Because basically they've already went through the locks, and now the what I call the tugboat is delivering supplies to them, and then taking stuff off from whether it's trash or whatever. But they're moving. I mean, they're just not staying still. They are moving, and that small boat is right beside it, locked right against it, and they're just going right along with them. And then they have the crane that lifts things up and puts it back down. And then when they're all done, then the white boat will then start to pull away. But it just amazes me how well that you must know how to do this. So, and their internet must not be good up through their live stream because it stops and starts. But that always intrigues me when they can do this, because he is tight right against that ship. You probably can hear Mr. Jerry. He's out. He got a new sander and everything, so he's out testing it out. So, but anyways, no great plans today. I will be knitting on this sock to try to get it to the the toe, and hopefully get it so that I can finish it. I do want to go into my sewing room and sew clue 1 for the mystery sew along that will be happening, quilt along with that will be happening tomorrow. And and somebody asked me where I got how they could get my mug that I showed yesterday. I really don't know where you would get it at, because I bought it at my local craft store, and she's not a chain or anything, so it's just a lady that opened up a craft store. So all I could think of is type in the name of it with the word mug into your search bar and see if it brings up anything. Look how big that boat is. Oh my goodness. And then there's another one that is crossing back through. But anyways, and then Miss Ginny has said how she is going to join me doing her socks once a month. Thank you again for telling me how you do your son's socks. I am going to give that a try too. I love opal yarn, and I love all the other yarns like that, what they call the toothy yarns, the woolly yarns. And as you're seeing, they're scanning over. That is the Canadian side that you're seeing right now. And then those right there are the locks, and then the left side is Sault Ste. Marie, and the bridge that goes to Canada. There must be another. Yep, there's a ship that's going into the locks right now. The red right there that is moving by the top of the tree, that is the ship. So they will be raised up so many feet so they can enter the lake. And when the other ship that you just saw that went the other way, they are lowered because one is higher, one is lower. But anyways, so I am going to, I can't even remember what I was talking about. This is terrible. Probably something about socks. Oh, the opal and everything. It's just that my family cannot wear too much wool stuff. It doesn't bother our son too bad. It doesn't bother Jerry, but our daughter it does, and their spouses and everything it does. So, but I do like the sock yarns of that. But I have them all ready to go so that on Monday I can draw one out. And I think what I'm going to do, because I still like the idea of putting numbers 1 through 12 on a piece of paper. So I might just, I've got mailing labels, you know, the clear or the white ones that have nothing on it. I might see if one will stick to it. If it does, then I'll just mark them, and then I'll put numbers 1 through 12 into a bowl or something, and then I'll have Mr. Jerry draw the number, and just like Miss Jenny's having her husband do it, and then pull it out, and then I'll let you see what number it is and open it up so you can see it, and then cake it up, and then I'll just get to start knitting on it. So anyways, I'm going to let you go. It's already almost a 10-minute video. So I will see you guys at lunchtime. I hope you have a great last weekend of 2023. And don't throw away all your hard work from this week. Stay strong, my friends. I will try to stay strong myself. Talk to y'all later. Thanks for listening. Hey friends, it is now 20 after 5. It's going to be getting dark pretty soon. So I haven't done much today. Not really much. You ever have those lazy days? That's kind of me today. But one of the things that I wanted to do was I do cross stitch, and I have like 4-5 tubs like this, and my floss is all in floss away bags like this. And I didn't have as much before, and then a year ago Mr. Jerry at an auction, somebody was selling a lot of it, and we got it for a really good deal. And so I just added it to my containers, and the containers got fuller and fuller. Well, they're harder to take care of and everything, and I'm used to having them on a bobbin like this. So what I decided this afternoon, and this is what I've been doing, is I started with the first one that goes from $2 to $5.99, and I'm going to bobbinate all of this until I run out of these. I did order some more tonight of the card stock to wrap them up in. And my thought is I'm going to just fill this up the best I can. And then I have a storage drawer that I just bought that will hold quite a bit. And we have a label maker, and then I'll just put them in the first drawer, and whatever numbers are in there, that's what will be labeled on the outside until I can get that filled up. Because between my cross stitch and my embroidery, I can't find it because I don't take care of it. I don't take the time. This I will be able to take care of a lot easier for whatever reason. And that way I know what I have and what I don't have instead of going out and buying. Because with cross stitch, you might only need one skein of everything. Every once in a while you need 2. But with embroidery, because you use so many of them, you might need, 2 or 3 skeins. And my punch needle, definitely, some will take 3 to 4 to 5. So the ones I have like that many, they're going to go into a container, and then a container like this, and then I will have them in their bags, and it will be labeled so that I know it's the extra, and that might be for the embroidery or in the punch needle. So I've been doing that. Did not work anymore on my sock. It's still at the toe decrease, and my helper. Then the other thing is you always see on, well, maybe you don't, but anybody that does socks, they always see people who make memory blankets. And what they do is they take their leftover sock yarn, and they usually knit it into a blanket. They knit squares, and then they add on to it. And I've started doing that a year or 2 ago. But my first love is crochet. And so I started looking to see how I could do that. Well, Cherry Heart, a couple years ago, put up a tutorial and a free blanket. I think it's called Battenberg or something like that. And I really like that. The only thing is that hers is really tiny. So what I did was, hers is only 3 rounds, and I just crocheted this up with leftover sock yarn, and this is 4 rounds, and I like this size. So what I'm going to do is, it takes a lot, but my thought is I'm going to crochet the leftover sock yarn. And then when I get so many squares, then I'll join them. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a 9 patch. So there'll be 9 squares all together to make a square, giant square. And then on the outside, I will do to join them to each of them. Then I will get some, I think, white sock yarn that has not been dyed, and then put them all together. But when I started with this right here, this little ball is still a little bit left. It was almost 6 grams. And I haven't weighed it yet, but I bet there's not even a gram there. If there is, I'll be surprised. And I did it on the G hook. I like the way that it turned out and everything. This is just a granny square, and I just like the way that she does the granny square. So that will be my in-between stuff when I finish a sock, or even when I go to start it. I might just wind off. I'll weigh the square to see how much it is, and then I'll wind off, you know, an extra gram or two, because sometimes when you knit or crochet, depends on your mood, you are looser or you're tighter. So and then I will find a container to lay these all in so I can work on that. It's just another thing to do, I guess. But I wanted to show you the things I've been working on. So between this and that, that's what I've been doing today. And we're going to have our French bread pizzas for supper tonight. Our Lions are King of the North. They are the NFC champs. They play tonight against Dallas at about 8:15. So we will be watching that tonight, and hoping for the best. They're picking the Cowboys to win, but we're hoping to defeat them. So, and I'm sure that Miss Sandy and Mr. Jim will be watching it too. So, but anyways, I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to get back to winding more of these. And I will talk to you later. Thanks, friends.